Hello, hi, it's Liz here, and today we are going to do our take 3. So I have the take 3 journal out to add this week's make. This was last week, really chuffed with that. Yeah, so this week our 3 main pieces are going to be paint sample charts, paint chips, charts. I don't know what you call them where you are. We call them paint charts. This is a posh one, Faro and Ball. Quite like the names. They're a good laugh. And doilies, paper doilies. I have 3 of 3 different colours. And because autumn is hereabouts, in this part of the world, I have my mushroom box out. I've got mushroom postage stamps, mushroom rubber stamps, but we're just going to be using these types of mushrooms. They're a mixture from Tim Holtz and 49 and Market and anywhere that I've managed to grab a mushroom. There's also just these cheap kind of plastic stickers that you get from Amazon, and these kind of bigger full postage stamps. But anyway, that's my mushroom box. So super easy. Let's just put out our 3 doilies and use some of these paint chips. Let's use, I think, these grey ones at the bottom here. But first of all, look, sulking room pink. Imagine painting your room. Well, I think it's quite funny actually. The sulking room. That's like the spare room that you go to when you're in a sulk. Is that what that is? There's not any other funny ones there. Sulking room. Look at this one. Bamboozle. Nancy's blushes. I wonder if Nancy does have blushes. Borrowed light. Downpipe. Cabbage white. That's a funny one. Arsenic. Oh dear. So anyway, that's us. We've got our 3 little bits of, oh look, do they actually come off? That might be quite handy for a thing in the future. Right, so happy with how they are. And I've got some mushrooms here. So let's just, you won't get anything easier than this today. I'll bet you don't see anything easier. Am I up a wee bit too high for you? Let's bring them down a little bit. There we are. And 2 for this one. And I think, you know, as a little bit of an easy, relaxing make for a nice little corner of your journal. Nothing is easier than that. And we'll just glue them down. Now, I'm thinking, I tried my black pen. I tried it on the side, this piece. And this is kind of shiny. And it needed some time. And even after a wee while, it's still just coming off. Or I would have marked round. But now I'm wondering if I should take them to the sewing machine and just add some stitches round the edge there, because they're just, so that is my 3 items, and I think I'm allowed to go to the sewing machine and just add some thread, because we're allowed to add pen and, you know, and wee bits extra. and there's no rules. So I'm going to, before I glue, in fact, let's glue them to the doily, or we could just stitch them. We could just stitch it before we attach it to the doily. Does it really matter? Yeah, I think I'm going to take them and stitch them. So I'm going to take these three and just do a wee, maybe even just a wee zigzag down one of the sides, just to give it a little bit of something. I'm sure I'm allowed a wee stitch. So I'll be back in a sec. There, I gave them a little, just a little stitch down the edge there with some zigzag and some versions of a zigzag. Right, thread everywhere now. Like I said, 3 is like the main 3 things. Stitching doesn't count. It's just like glue. It doesn't count. Okay, which ones were where? These ones, I think, are here. These kind of orangey, peachy coloured ones. This grey one here, and this tall one over the black there. And I think, yes, the stitching does make a wee difference. I'm glad I did it. So let's just glue these on. I'm just going to use my glue stick. I didn't look up what week this was for the take 3s. Doesn't matter. I've actually, oh, I should have glued that one first. I've actually started a wee notebook to keep a wee note of all the things that I might use in my take 3s. We'll put that down a wee bit, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, quite liking that. And of course you could ink around the edges if you wanted of the paint samples and round the edge of the doily. Yeah, I should look at my notebook and see what week this is. Doesn't matter. Is this 7 weeks, 8 weeks? Put that one down a bit as well, I think. And last one. And of course this could be, oh, I've managed to get glue all over that. These could be pockets too, if you didn't glue them right down. You know, if you just glued them like round here, and they could be little tuck spots, little pockets. Right, so the notebook's just here. I've got this huge big notebook. And this is my take 3. Oh, we're in week 8. So last week, week 7, was vellum, butterfly and pattern paper. And I've got a big list here of everything that I might use for my take 3s. Rubber stamps, washi, stickers, book pages, music paper, tissue paper, punches, die cuts, embossing folders, vellum, acetate, stencils, envelopes, fabric, eyelets, twine ink. I should maybe put a tick beside the ones that we've already used, because some of them we'll end up using twice or 3 times maybe. If you've got any other ideas, I can happily add them to my list. If you think, oh, I've got napkins, tissue paper, rub-ons, wallpaper. Yeah. What I did was I looked around the room and looked in my drawers, and just took a note of everything that I had so that I could make a list. I thought, right, we need a list here. So let's see, I think there was a page that had nice blue there we are. I thought maybe the blue would be nice there, but it might just be a wee bit too big there. Maybe the white. Oh, the white goes nice against the blue. Where else is there? Maybe the blue one would be nice there. Oh, there's a whole lot of places that it would be nice. Oh, that's nice too. What about this peachy colour one? Oh, that's nice there. Oh, this is going to be a tough one. There's blue again. Here's a plain blue. Wonder if the white is nice against the plain blue. But I'd maybe want to do something else to that page before I did anything else. Anyway, I will leave it just now because I will find the good spot for it. Because in the meantime, I'll want to take my photograph for my thumbnail, that's quite cool. Yeah, that'll make a nice thumbnail. Okay, that's me for today. If you've enjoyed the video, let me just bring that down a wee bit. They seem to be further up today, further back. If you've enjoyed the video, a thumbs up would be great, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.